Okay. Hello, dear friends. Good afternoon. Such a beautiful, beautiful afternoon. So here I am in the French countryside and doing some voiceover of my previous video. I am outside in the backyard or front yard or the yard. There is a lot of space and it's very, very quiet. Such a beautiful afternoon. And it was very hot in Paris, very hot in Napoli. And finally we arrived here. Last night it was raining and now it is good. No rain, bright sunshine, and cool and calm. It's just paradise, paradise. So here is my food interview. Some friends said, I don't know why, but there is something about your food interview that they like. So let me continue to do it. And this is not a fancy restaurant. It's not a big viral restaurant in that has a lot of people visit. This is just a neighborhood restaurant. My family had ate there before I came to Paris, and they thought it's good. So we went there again. Big family, 9 of them, 9 of us, 9 people of us, so that we can almost try everything. And we did enjoy very much. So the very first one is pig ear. And pig ear boiled and then grilled and then fried. It's a little bit crispy and just very, very delicious. I know in a lot of country people do not eat this kind of a side meat and something that does not look that delicious, but it is one of the delicatessen. And in China we eat pig ear, and usually when I eat pig ear, it's not this way. It's tremped or dipped in chili oil sauce, sweet, sour, garlic with many flavor. This one is relatively pure and very, very. You cannot go wrong with pig, right? Il n'y a rien de mal de cochon. Tout est bien dans le cochon. Tout est bon dans le cochon. So it was a very, very happy, pure surprise pig ear with salad, a teeny tiny little bit dressing. It's not the salad is for the backing, mostly for the backing, for putting it on the table without touching the rock, touching the plate, and the flavor goes to the pig ear, flavor goes to the salad, and just perfect, make it a good and okay. So the next one is rillette. Rillette is I think this one is a rillette porc, and it's kind of like carnitas, but the flavor is very different. There are a lot of spice, herbes de Provence, salt, pepper, but mostly it is the pig fat, the real fat of the pig, and boiled the pig meat for a long time in a lot of spice, boiled a long time, and use very slow fire to bake it, to wrap up all the flavor. And you do not eat any of the meat piece. It's all like when you use fork, it actually used the fork to loosen it up. So all the fat, all the flavor, all the good things of the sauce get into the paste, the body, and left over for some time, 1 hour, 2 hours. It is not. This one is usually not eat hot. It is better to eat it cold, as spreading on top of bread, and because it itself has a lot of grease and fatty flavor, very delicious. So the cornichon on the side, the pickled little small cucumber, and the pickled little cebolla, little onion, makes a good balancing of this dish, and it's very pleasant. This one is seafood vongole. This one is still a starter. It's a cold dish, and it's seafood vongole boiled, and then it marinated a little bit. And then the good thing about this is the sauce. The sauce, I feel it's like a sauce vierge, virgin sauce. So there is no butter in it. There is pesto, basil, and nuts made into pesto and blend with the vongole. It's a little bit like escargot, the snail. French eats snail, but escargot with a lot of garlic butter. This one does not have garlic butter. It has pesto, and the tomato is freshly cut and put olive oil and vinegar and pepper, salt, and sauce vierge, and a little bit eschalot, virgin olive oil, vinegar, and a little bit moudar, or maybe not moudar, but I feel there is a very freshness of this tomato blend. It's not overpowered with peppers, so it's very it's a very solid, delicious, fragrant, and refreshing starter. And you can suck this shell because it's so much flavor in it. And this the following one is also a starter. They call it croquante. I think it's I a little bit forgot what it is inside. It's very much like our crab meat roll, crab bowl. Do we call it crab bowl? Crab bowl, crab. So it's crab and mayonnaise and all the flavors, mayonnaise, crab, a little bit tomato sauce, not so much tomato sauce, but the very perfect mayonnaise, vinaigrette, and cream cheese, and the pepper, salt, all these flavor, and cornichon, small pieces, cut it into small pieces, blend it together, and roll into a roll, and then roll the roll on top of bread crumble and deep fry. You can see the dipping on it, so it's very very pure. It's not too much overpowering flavor. Something you eat in the French restaurant, they usually do not put a lot of spice, and it's quite a limited spice, and it just gets the right amount to enhance the flavor of the food, but not overpowering. You do not feel spicy, you do not need to drink extra water for it. And it's not a competition for jalapeno eating test. So it's very pleasant. Comparatively, this one is in the soft, smooth, and the comfort food side. And the following is egg mayonnaise. It's very easy, hard-boiled egg, and with the right amount of mayonnaise on top of it. I think there is something that make the food good, make it stands out, is the choice of material. It's just the right mayonnaise, not too spicy from the moudar, not totally no flavor, a little bit sour, a little bit creamy, just perfect. End up with a dash of paprika and little ciboulette, just right. There's just right, and it's a very good complement to the egg yolk. When you hard boil egg yolk, it becomes very sandy, very to your mouth. You need to have some liquid to water, and this mayonnaise just perfectly adding up that layer of moisture and touch. It's this is actually the reason we come to this restaurant. So my family came to Paris, and the very first day, I think they came to this restaurant, and they ordered this egg mayonnaise. And the whole trip in Paris, the whole trip in Napoli, the whole trip in the Mediterranean Sea, when we were sailing in the Mediterranean Sea, and until we came back to Paris, every day they talk about this egg mayonnaise, and they love it so much. And this is our last night in Paris, and we include it and make it a full cycle. We end up with this. That is very good. So this one is my order. I ordered chicken, a piece of chicken breast. And this chicken breast, I think they pre-cooked it, and it's already have some flavor in it. And then they wrap it up and use kind of a mold, make it into a perfect shape, and then grill on it. So add an extra layer of flavor of it. So the chicken breast is not fresh, like just off. Sorry, it's the mudung from our backyard. And it's not fresh, not new flavor, just grill a chicken that flavor. No, there is marinated and already infused flavor inside the chicken, plus the grill, an extra layer of crispiness, and it's wonderful. And I like it because I want to eat vegetable. So the vegetable is it's like a stewed vegetable, and just to the point. And there is this little flower size like the courgette, and you can see from the bottom left side of this dish, and broccoli, all the flavor get in. This is a soft one. This is not a crunchy vegetable dish. This is the vegetable is very well incorporated into its own sauce, and incorporated into the tenderness and softness of it. And on the top left side, you can see some green stuff. So that is pea or bean, and then they smash it, blend it, and oh, it's so good. It's so good. It has the fresh peas, fresh flavor, and the freshness, the greenness of it, and they all dump into the juice of itself just right. So this one is a fish. I forgot the name of the fish, but no bone, very well grilled, and then ovened, and the fish is just on point. The grilled layer of skin, oh, it's heavenly. It's heavenly. And they marinated. I have taken class escoffier. I think it's I have taken cooking class at escoffier, and I have learned exactly this dish. So you cut the fish and put some salt and pepper, only salt and pepper, lightly marinate a little bit, and then put on poêle and grill it. Grill it with a strong fire, aller retour, and then put into a pan and bake it. The grill is not completely completely cooked through. They need to go to oven to keep on grill it, to keep on cook it. So it's grilled and then ovened, and the sauce is, I think it's made separately. It's fresh tomato and fresh capsicum, but the capsicum is grilled capsicum, and then peel off the skin, cut into not too thin julienne, white chunky julienne, and together with the tomato, aller retour, revenir, together, make into the base, and then put the base, the red sauce base, and the fish on top of it, ending up with a quick broil of it. Very delicious, very delicious. this one is sauces with mashed potato. The sauces is just I think it's a Spanish sauces, teeny tiny little bit spicy, and it's not spicy, it's just a teeny tiny zinging sharp, make it a little bit sharp, and otherwise it's kind of a greasy fat and full of flavor. Just perfect. All the juice get into the mashed potato. Perfect. So this one is onglet de boeuf. It's kind of a beef steak, but a special hunger tenderloin cut. So it's very tender and not overcooked. À point. So it's in America. It's kind of a medium rare. That kind of a standard. When you open it up, you cut it open. Inside there is still some redness in it, juicy redness in it, and it's very easy to chew, soft and tender, and in its own red wine sauce. And what can I say, right? There is no when you cook a piece of beef with the right amount of heat and with a good piece of meat, you cannot go wrong. So this one, of course, cannot go wrong. It's just perfect. Okay, so the end games are the dessert. So this one is tarte de rhubarbe. You can still see the piece of rhubarbe. So rhubarbe is a little bit sour and with the fibery texture and the sweet and sour flavor get with the chantilly on top. Perfect. What can I say? It's just perfect with pâte pâtisserie and a layer of salty pastry, croustillant, little bit crunchy, just right. Yeah, that is tarte de rhubarbe. And another one is called lemon cream. So this time we went to Napoli. We ate a lot of lemon kind of dessert. So we want to get back this memory. So this one is lemon cream. It's cream with lemon flavor. And it's heavy whipping cream blended up with some cream, mascarpone or something that less fat but have some weight and texture. So blend together and with very strong lemon flavor. And the garnishing is just on top of it. A perfect, interesting combination. It's praline, caramelized nuts. So there is hazelnuts and some other nuts, but mostly I tasted the hazelnuts. And on top they put some fruits on it. I feel that putting apple is a little bit less appropriate if framboise, strawberry, berry, this kind will be better. But it will be a little bit too redundant. We always have those berries, right? So it's a good new introduction and invention. So this one is riolet. And anything I go out, I never order riolet because it's it's rice with milk. What is the point, right? It's too easy to make. And this one, to make this very simple, very easy milky rice, they made something just right. That is, the rice has its texture. It's not completely mushied out. It has its texture. And the cream and milk is the right amount of sweet and sourness. And they dipped with some crumbled sweet crumble and fruit de la passion. The yellow color is fruit de la passion. And also some caramelized nuts and framboise make it a perfect combination of freshness, calmness, comfortness, and smoothness. Just right. This one is something completely new. I have never tried soup d'ananas. So this is soup d'ananas, and it's pineapple soup. I think they use pineapple, cook the pineapple, and blend it, make it into a kind of a soup, and in the middle is a piece of ice cream. Otherwise, only pineapples will be just not so interesting. So that so that addition of ice cream, vanilla ice cream, really brings everything together. There is the very strong exotic ananas pineapples flavor, and softened and neutralized by the vanilla ice cream. And on top there are some dippings, there are some garnishing of crumble and carameled nuts. And you never go wrong with carameled nuts, right? So that's our neighborhood restaurant, and a very good one. I enjoy it, and the people are here are friendly. We have been there and know the people, and people are making a living, and we are enjoying time. So it's all good, a good matching. Thank you very, very much. I love you. I really do. Do. Goodbye. Bye.